Hey everybody, it's been a little over 3 months since I just bought my first property right behind me, and it was a complete fixer-upper from the outside, having blue paint, to the inside, having wallpaper and nasty carpets all throughout. And not to mention, it was a pretty big house too to take on as my first project ever, considering that I had no construction experience beforehand and I was working a full-time job trying to renovate this after hours. But the reason why I bought a fixer-upper is in order to increase my net worth and equity right off the bat so that I could eventually buy more properties. And the reason also why I bought this property as an owner-occupied instead of buying it as a straight-up rental is because I wanted to put less money down so that I could get into it faster and then leverage that to buy more. With this as an owner-occupied resident, I only had to put 3 to 5% down, whereas opposed to if I bought it as a straight-up rental, I would have had to put 25% down. So let's go and check out the progress that I've been able to make so far with a little bit over 3 months in. The first thing that you'll notice is that we got a new roommate called Rosie. And she's been making it a little bit tough to make good progress on the house, but we don't mind, we still love her. But the other thing that you'll probably notice too is that in the last video, this room was undone. We still had the wallpaper, the door wasn't up yet, there was no flooring in, but now we've got the vinyl plank in, the walls are painted, the doors are up. Now in the sitting room, this room also was not done at all. We have it painted as well, the flooring is in. We're just leaving the last little section unpainted because we're using that as our workstation right now where we're painting the kitchen cabinets and the remaining baseboards that are left. But let's go check out the living room. There's not going to be much in here because again, last time we already pretty much completely renovated the living room. So you'll see just more decorations, more furniture put in, but where we did make a big progress was actually in the kitchen, because last time the kitchen still had brown all over. The kitchen still had those green laminate countertops, and I mentioned that we're going to try epoxying the kitchen countertops, and we did. They turned out okay. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to everybody. It was hard. It wasn't an easy thing to do. It was frustrating, but they turned out decent. So we went for the marble look, the marble approach, and one of the accidents that happened is actually as it was drying, a moth flew into it in a couple spots and kind of ruined it a little bit in some areas, but whatever. There's always going to be mistakes in construction. That's what I've learned. But you'll also see that everything here is painted. All the cabinet exteriors are white. And you'll also see that the dining room is now complete as well. We've got the flooring in. We've got the chandelier up. All that's left is putting in the baseboards and putting in the dining room furniture. So let's go and check out now some of the other areas of the house. We're going to look down through the hallways and all the bedrooms. Last time we had just about all the bedrooms are already completed. We just had a few organization things that we needed to do, whether it was cleaning out the rooms or putting furniture in. So let's go and check out some of the bedrooms. The first one is the office. This one's a little bit of a mess right now. Last time there was no flooring in here. We got the flooring in, we've just got it set up, we've got the dog's playpen in here. But right now we're still organizing this room. This is the first bedroom. This room last time was already done, except we just didn't have any furniture in here, and we still had some baseboards on the floor, but now it's all completed and organized and filled, as you can see. And the other room, this one as well was completed last time, but we were using it as like a storage room. And now we've got it all cleared out and we've got a bed in here for guests as well. And the master, last but not least, was pretty much done last time. All we're doing now is some finishing touches like putting the face plates on the outlet switches. And that's pretty much it. So our next project now is to finish the remaining finding touches in the kitchen, putting up the cover tops for the kitchen cabinets, and also doing little minor touch-ups here with paint. And then we're going to tackle the outside, which is a whole nother nightmare. So stay tuned and you can see the updates on that. Thanks.